Okay, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry. I know the mic is trash. To be honest, I just have bad luck in the mic game. I've tried headphone mics, I've tried earphone mics, I've tried stand up mics, I've tried hang up mics. I really can't win. All my mics sound trash. But I think the best quality that I've ever had with a microphone has been headphone mic. So we'll be back to that soon. But anyway, Overwatch. There is no doubt in my heart that I love Overwatch. I really, really do. But it's changed so much now to the point where I have to almost relearn the entire game. I at first the first changes was roll Q, right? Well, the first changes was Lucio. They changed it to the little circle, but I was cool with that. And then they took Hanzo's scatter away and gave him Storm Arrow, which is trash. But and I never liked Storm Arrow ever. I never ever liked Storm Arrow. Storm Arrow has always been garbage to me because I feel like it's not a Hanzo type weapon. His main fire is it's like a charge weapon. It's like boom, 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 and then you go to rapid fire. It's weird. It doesn't feel weird. I can never hit my shots. Um, it doesn't fit right for Hanzo. And then they started nerfing it and then buffing it and changing that out. And then they put the whole roll queue system in. For me, the way I am, it takes things a while to dawn on me. I'm like a late bloomer. Uh, I be thinking stuff is cool at first, and then I find out later how it actually affects the game and me and my gameplay and all of that. Um, and then they pulled up the ban system where they would actually they actually had a rotation where certain characters weren't playable in competitive for a little while, for like a week, and then they change it again. Like for this week it'd be Sombra, Sigma, Orisa missing, and then for next week it'll be Winston, Mercy, and Bastion missing. Um, it'll change up, and that was really weird. That was horrible. Nobody liked that, so I'm glad they took that out of the game. But now the biggest issue has to be roll queue. I can't win with roll queue. Roll queue. I want to play DPS. I gotta wait at the minimum 5 minutes to get in the game, and that may not sound like a lot to some of you people. Some of y'all that don't play Overwatch, or what's 5 minutes, right? But when you wait 5 minutes to get in a game that lasts 3 minutes, it's horrible. When you wait 5 minutes to go in a game and get demolished out of your mind with absolutely no chance of winning, it's horrible. I think the maximum I have ever waited is 10 minutes. I'm saying at the very least it's 5 minutes. But on average, it's been 8 minutes. It's been 8 minutes to queue for DPS. Then I queue for support, my DPS is garbage. Then I queue for tanks, and my healers are garbage. So I really can't win with the new row queue system. But except for grouping all the way up. Always having a team in there. Cass, Tika, Peanut, the plug, all of them in there. And then we can go in there and win some games. Unless I want to wait 5 minutes to get in the game. And when I'm playing DPS, it's flip-floppy. It's either I'm getting completely demolished and destroyed, or we straight dump on the enemy team. Say for example, right? The other day, me and Cass hopped on. We were so irritated with trash teams that we said, look, it don't matter how long the queue time is. We both in a queue for DPS. And it was just me and Cass, and we was in Overwatch, and we was DPS. We played McCree Tracer. First game, dumped on the enemy team. I didn't even have to do anything, really. Second game, really the same thing, but I got to do a little bit more. I played Hanzo and found out how rusty I am. Third game, we got completely destroyed. I couldn't even come out of spawn. Like, it was horrible. Fourth game, we dumped on him again. Fifth game, I tried to play Hanzo. There was an enemy guy, Widow. We called it a game there because it got hectic in the end. Like it was crazy. We got dumped on so hard. Like my goodness. So with that, you can't even win for losing because you go in a game, and if you play DPS, you wait 8 minutes. You get in a game, you straight dump on them. Yeah, you got the win, but the game was like 4 minutes long, and now you gotta wait 8 minutes to get back in the game. And like it's just not worth it in the end, low key. Win or lose, it don't be worth it for them Q times. And I know the game has tried to fix that, but like I don't know if it's our rank. I don't know if it's because we're together and we got weird rank setups, like weird rank balance. I don't know what it is, but the game just don't like us when it comes to Q times. So can't win for losing there. But the game has changed so much that me and Cass, as former pros, feel like noobs now. I say former pros because, you know, we ain't been playing the game as much. Maybe we not up there no more. But we're lower than we thought because we're pretty much noobs now. We have to relearn the entire game. There's no reason we should be losing. And to be losing as hard as we are is like an insult to a 300-hour former Mercy main and a 400-hour Hanzo god. Former Hanzo god. It's like, I don't know, we just fell off or something. Either we fell off or the game fell off. And to be honest, it's probably both. But it's mainly on the game's part because they added Echo, and that hoe is super easy to play. Like, she's super easy to play, and she's extremely powerful. And everybody that plays her, man, we got an issue. It's like Bastion 2.0. But, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like the game's balance is off. And it's feeling really weird to play now. Feeling really weird because it's like you spend a lot of time in queue, and then when you're in game, you spend a lot of time getting clapped without even knowing what's happened, without even knowing why you're getting clapped. And it's like, why are you getting clapped so hard? It's just so many questions in game. But the game itself, like after you do get in the match, I guess the game is still the game. You still shoot enemy people, you still do damage, you should still be grouped up, you know. It's not like the game has completely changed. It's just it just tipped the scale a little bit. It's a bit off balance now. That's just how I feel, and I'm sure Cass feels the same way. I'm not quitting Overwatch or anything. I'm just saying the current state of Overwatch is really weird to the point where I don't know. I don't even want to say quitting is an option because I have never ever deleted Overwatch. I love Overwatch. Overwatch has always been that game for me. That game that just never leaves, that actually sticks around. And there's not many games like that. The games to me are like people. Some come and some go. But Overwatch has stuck around for quite some time. And I don't really want it to leave anytime soon. So, I don't know. I don't really know what this video is supposed to signify. It's really just my thoughts on the game. It's just like Dead by Daylight. I still play the game, or I'll still upload it, but I'm not playing as much, or not playing it at all. But I feel like for Overwatch, I'm trying to get back into it, so I'm trying to play it more often. However, these are my thoughts. This is like my journey back into Overwatch. So yeah, this is just my thoughts on this, the current state of Overwatch and the way I feel about it and the way my recent games have been going. And the answer to that, the short answer is not too well, man. Not too well. I don't know what this means. This is just to let y'all know that I'm having some issues. So if I upload any new gameplay or any recent gameplay, I'm probably gonna be getting clapped the entire time. I'm not gonna lie. So don't be expecting that. If I tell y'all that it's new gameplay or recent gameplay at the beginning of the video, don't expect anything crazy. Okay. Yes, Baptiste, indeed we did. I think our Hammond's on drugs. Oh my gosh, I'm on drugs for lagging like this. I got a fucking moth now. Oh, she's dead already. That dude ain't never just freaking. Oh my gosh. We almost died to that. Ah, what a great Baptiste. She's being toxic to her team. You hear that? She's being toxic to her team. She's spam thanks. That diva, the enemy diva spam thanks at the end.